Alright, I'm going to read this right off their website. The HeyBike Mars seamlessly blends rugged capabilities, exceptional comfort, and an affordable price. With 4-inch fat tires and a potent 500-watt motor, the HeyBike Mars is perfect for off-road adventures, weekend spins around the city, and everything in between. And that's why it's no wonder it's the first electric bike you should buy. I've been riding this bike around for the last couple of days, and I must say it is a very comfortable ride. With the front suspension, I went over a couple bumps and a pothole in the middle of the road, and the impact got absorbed by the suspension, and it felt great going over them. If I had my other bike, I probably would have hit that bump and flew off my bike because it didn't have any front suspension. After not having that and now trying a bike that does have front suspension, that's a feature that I think all e-bikes should have. Now this is under $1,000 and it has front suspension, it has fenders, it has a rear rack, it has a headlight and a tail light, a suspension seat post, it folds in half, and it has a big 12.5 amp hour battery. And that's why it's no wonder it's one of the best valued e-bikes under $1,000. So this is our first ride on the HeyBike Mars. Decided I'd take it out to a couple places, shoot some B-roll, maybe fly the drone. We will definitely see what happens. It is getting pretty close to rush hour. So I'm gonna try to find a place to shoot some video. It's almost time for school to get let out. Got my 360 camera with me today. I got my drone. I got my really good camera. But what I don't have is a mirror. So we're out today on the HeyBike Mars, just doing a first ride and first impressions video. And so far it's pretty nice. Put the speedo back up for you guys. I think I got my neck strap twisted. That's all right. This bike ride's really good. It's smooth. I like the suspension. It looks like you can adjust the suspension on the left hand side down here, and then there's a lockout down there. So see the black little turny thing? That's, I believe, where you can adjust it, and then that's your lockout. That's a good drop it down a couple gears, huh? Alright, we're gonna go back up to the playground again now that I got my drone app downloaded. For some reason, I guess I haven't used it in a while. I do really like the grips on this thing. Very comfortable. I like the suspension. The big fat tires makes it really smooth. Go back to the park again. Do some more B-roll. I do really gotta work on the brakes. So here's a menu. You can go through and change your PAS levels, your odometer, your trip, your time on the bike, how many watts you're using when you're riding the bike. So that's pretty nice. And I think max is the max. I don't know. Oh, max speed, average speed. If you push and hold the top button, it turns on the headlight and the tail light, as well as it illuminates the screen. The bottom one is a walking mode. Gotta be careful because my phone's on the back of the bike. If you push the top and the bottom in, it takes you into a menu where you can reset your trip. So you can choose yes or no. Your backlit level, so 1, 2, or 3. And if you want it, this is units. So you can change it from miles per hour to kilometers. If you push the 2 buttons in again, it takes you to another menu. So volume is the amount of battery you have left. So you can adjust each level. So you can change it, so if it's 1 bar, it'll be at 40 amp hours. You can go up if you want. And you can just dial that in to whatever you want. Let's exit out of that by hitting the menu, or the middle button. If you go to 2, this is scan. So this is your different PAS levels. So you can do 0 to 3, 1 to 3, 0 to 5, 1 to 5, 0 to 7, 1 to 7, 0 to 9, 1 to 9. So we'll leave it in 0 to 9 just so we can try it out. And then you can adjust the amount of power per level. So 4 is 52. That's the percentage of power. And then I got mine set to 99 for the last one. If you just hit that middle button, you'll go back. Then you got current. This is, I'm not really sure what it adjusts. We can look that up later. I'll go more in detail about this menu. PAS, this has some more stuff on it. Speed sensor, I believe. And then hand. I don't know what that is. System. We'll have to go through and figure out what all these are. And then you can set a password. And then that's really it for those menus. So you can hit back to go to the main menu. So there's another menu. If you push these 2 and then you push the middle and bottom button, it'll take you to a place where you can set your wheel size. So 23 inches the size of the rim. LS, I don't know what that is exactly, but those are the only 2 things you can change. And then that's pretty much it with the menu. Now we have 9 levels of pedal assist. I don't know why you would need that many, but we'll go through and see what the difference is with this versus the stock settings. And then you got a headlight here, and you have the horn, which is that. On your right hand side, over here you have your thumb throttle. It only works in PAS 0, so the only way to get it to work is to go down over here to 0, and then your throttle will work. It does not work in any of the PAS levels. I don't know if there's a way to change that. I don't think there is. HeyBike is aware of that, and they are going to make some changes in the next iteration of this bike. So unfortunately, it doesn't have it on this one to where you can use the throttle on any of the BAS levels, which is a little disappointing. But they're aware and they're going to make changes. It's all about growing pains. And then you got a Shimano shifter here. It's 7 gears. This is standard. Pretty much every e-bike nowadays has this same drivetrain set up. And that's pretty much it with the dashboard. And then you got a folding stem, and the bike folds in half just like a lot of the fat tire bikes do. You got front suspension, which is adjustable, and it has a lockout. You got plastic fenders that it comes with, and a rear rack. As you can see, I got a bag back there. The battery is, I'll tell you, I'll put how many amp hours it is. I don't remember. I think it's 12.5. And then your seat adjusts. It is a suspension seat post, and it's pretty comfortable actually compared to most e-bike stems. So I kind of like that. It does have a tail light back here, as you can see, and then I got my little flashing light here. And then you got a headlight up here with an integrated horn. That's pretty nice. The handlebars, of course, go up and down. It's got this little quick release, so you can adjust it to whatever height you want. And the same with the seat, of course. And then the battery, you can either charge the battery while it's on the bike, or you can pull the battery out and charge it that way. And then it's got disc brakes, and they work pretty good. I need to make some adjustments to it. And I got a bunch of videos planned for this, so HeyBike actually sent this bike to me for free because I'm going to be making some repair videos for them, so stay tuned for that. Most of those are going to go on their channel, but I'll probably make a video full of different repair things kind of merged into one. In exchange for making the videos, I get to keep the bike, and I'm happy with that. It does have a key. The key has to stay in when you are riding the bike. When you have the key turned, the horn and the lights work. So even if your display is not powered on, you still have a working horn and light. And then if you, of course, cut power, that doesn't work. The pedals fold in, so you can go down here and just push that and they fold. I always really like that. Makes it easy to store it or transport it. And the motor on the back is a 500 watt motor. It does its job. It's not super powerful or anything like that, but I do really like the suspension. That's really comfortable. The grips are really comfortable. Like I said, the seat's pretty comfortable, and so far I'm really enjoying the bike. So I'm gonna shoot some drone footage now, and hopefully my GoPro doesn't overheat again like it did.